Jesse Franks has been with us before, and we're honored to have this young man and his talent with us again today. He is a phenomenal musician. At the old age, Geraldine, excuse me, you're getting on up the roster here in age now, Jesse. How old are you?
I'm 11.
He's 11.
11. See, I thought he was younger than that.
The first time you performed on this show was age 8?
Probably 8, yeah.
Yeah. 7 or 8.
That's great.
And then there's some of us who can't do a good job on playing the radio or the CD player without, as some folks were doing yesterday, having to pull out the owner's manual on a vehicle. He's a talented young man, very blessed with talent, and we're going to be honored to hear him in just the next few minutes here. And when you say old-time Fiddlers Convention, this is just a show. It's not only older people who compete in this. It's the old-time music.
Right. We have all ages compete in this.
Yes, we do. We're going to take a break. Jesse Franks is with us, and we're going to let him perform for us right here live on Top of the Morning from TV 18. After you watch this, stay with us. Top of the Morning continues on WDHN. You know, some people, you kind of want to be jealous of, don't you, Laura?
Yes.
Okay. The Franks family, let me say this. Jesse is now 11. He's been coming out since he was probably 7 or 8 years old. And there's another sibling, and his name is, your brother's name?
Jack.
Okay. He was on with us when he was 6 years old. He plays the cello. And that was with promoting the Tri-State Community Orchestra's youth group. And, you know, just kind of wonder why all this talent gets poured down into one family. But you have been playing the violin since what age, Jesse?
About 7.
7. Mm-hmm. What made you want to try?
Well, actually, my aunt had let us borrow this movie, and it's called Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. It's about like it's like in the 1700s when the French and British are fighting. Anyway, there's this captain of the British ship, and he played the violin, and the doctor, his friend, played the cello. So
history.
So that's how
history
you guys got
set
into
the
strings.
boys.
That's wonderful.
Is this correct, Mom? Well, you never know.
I love it.
I do too. You've been playing at the Fiddlers Convention now how many years?
Well, let's see. Well, last year I actually didn't get to register because they didn't turn in, my parents didn't turn in the form.
Whoa! Now we've got some.
But the year
You
before
could
that.
have won the thing last year, is what we're saying, and
Thank you.
you never know. But you do an excellent job. How many hours a day do you do this daily?
I try to, and I practice with my brother a lot. So.
Very good. Now, what kind of music, with him playing cello and you violin, you're going to do a little old-time fiddling, as we call it, instead of violin playing this morning. But what kind of music do you guys do together?
We mostly do classical. And just, yeah, that's all mostly we do. But we do a little fiddling on the side. We do have some songs that he can play.
On the cello?
Yeah.
Well, we might ought to have them as a featured group out there, the two of them, cello and fiddle, doing old-time fiddler type things. What's the first one you're going to do for us today?
I'm going to do Cajun Fiddle is what it's called.
Cajun Fiddle. Jesse Franks, you take it off whenever you want to, young man.
Okay.
as good.
That was great.
And, you know, that's one of those that I have heard played. You have too, Geraldine. Many, many times. I did not know the name.
Yeah, me neither.
And I now know the name thanks to Jesse Franks. We're going to have more from Jesse right after the break. You're watching Top of the Morning on TV 18. Stay with us. Top of the Morning continues on WDHN. Great to have you along on this Monday morning where we're going to have some ups and downs with the weather, more rain on the way, and that will start tomorrow. And then we'll give you a full weather update before we get out of here. But while we have him here, I want to hear some more from Jesse Franks. I got to ask you this. At 11, you've been doing this for several years now. What are your plans for the future with that fiddle you got? What would you like to do?
I don't know. I mostly play weddings with my brother Jack, and I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I had a fella call a minute ago. He said that's as good as it gets. He said it took all he could do to keep from dancing around the den watching this morning. But at 11, you're very talented. Your brother is as well, and I know your mom and family are proud of you, and they're going to get that application in time. And the 20th, you plan to be
Yes.
in the Old Time Fiddlers Convention. The old time phrase has to do with the type of music, obviously, not the age of the contestants. You going to play one more for us?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, what are we going to do this time?
I think we're going to do Down Yonder.
Down Yonder, okay. Jesse Franks on the fiddle. Very good. Very, very good. And if you have a wedding coming up and you need entertainment, if you'll call us, keep a phone number out. Is that okay, Mom? Who do they need to call?
693-334-693-0642.
0642. 693-0642.
Yep.
He and his brother. And it'll be, now if you want some of that at the wedding, he can break loose with that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's kind of a classical thing with you and the brother on the cello.
Yep.
That's as good entertainment as you can get at a wedding reception.
That was great.
Thanks, Mom, the family for bringing these young men out on these occasions. And we wish you the best, Jesse, and know you're going to do great, okay?
Thank you.
Got to take a break. We'll be right back with that weather update and more from Laura after you watch this.